Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Welcome back to IXION, well, day 527. We are in the orbit of Protagoras right now. Over there, when we're looking closely, we can see the ship or the station that is really similar to ours. And we're in the process right now of finally repairing it and rebooting the systems. The alloys are almost all over. Food is now being delivered to the station itself. Meanwhile, resource-wise, we're looking rather fine. We moved over here, which did cost us quite a lot of hull integrity, repairing that at the moment. With optimal working conditions, we do actually have a good work efficiency right now, and that makes it possible that only one EVA airlock needs to work for us to repair the hull. And this also results in us swimming in alloys. So what we are doing right now is I'm going to boot up the second airlock there once more, because first of all, we can afford it. Second of all, I would also like to restructure a few things in my sectors, right? So we are going to delete some of these crew quarters here now. This leads to, of course, homelessness, I know. But we can then add these crew quarters here as well. And since one of them one of these blocks will house then 10 more people, we can actually then get completely rid of one of the blocks. And this makes a bit more space, or frees up more space again, that we can then use, yeah, for example, for stability building, because I think that's the only thing that matters at this point. I really don't want to expand anymore in these sectors other than that. So as we can see, oh yeah, this is a problem right now. I will need to stop the steel mill actually, and we're going to say this one here no longer houses carbon, but alloys, please. Problem is we have too much alloy, right? So it's always a balance between all the resources we have, and just one of them going way up or way down is causing instability, and all of that is really bad. Let's go ahead, optimize crew quarters, 2 of them. No problem. 80 alloys, we can easily afford it at the moment. And a stockpile has a strike on it. Interesting. That's probably because of the homelessness. But what can I do about it? Food, only 2 more food is missing in Protagoras. Look at the iron that is filling up here right now. It's crazy. Number 1 has been finished. Number 2 is coming along. And we probably also continue here, right? Since we can afford this. Crew quarter number 1 and crew quarter number 2. Also another big one. There you go. These are now finished too. And with that, we actually have quite a surplus now. Alright! And we have finished everything for the Protagoras. The resources necessary for the well-being of the Protagoras crew have been brought aboard. The station's core systems are now online and operational. We spoke with the crew of the Protagoras. It is clear that most of them now wish to pursue a different goal than exoplanet colonization. With their Tiqqun calculator stolen by the UN and their ability to generate vol coordinates with it, they say they will no longer attempt to reach Remus. Instead, the Protagoras will become a place for life in perpetual displacement. As there are only 2 sectors of the ship functional, however, the crew accept they must reduce the numbers if they are to have a chance of enduring. Alright, some of them wish to join the Tiqqun and see the mission to reach Remus through the end. That is a very strange goal they have, so why did I rescue them in the first place? They really just want to live now in isolation. Alright, fine. We need to rescue 250 crew members. This is a lot. This is something I cannot take in right like this. So we probably will need sector 3. And with that, a whole new food production online. The riots have broken out. We acknowledge this, but it's over already anyway. We got a pretty happy population right now. +2 from people living in mostly in optimized quarters. Oh, this gives me a bonus? That is very good to know. Let's also do this for the other sector, of course. If that is such a huge boost, let's go ahead. I mean, that's amazing, right? We get +1 stability from these optimized crew quarters. I'll take that. Totally. Because this will stabilize my population quite a bit without having to build another monument. And by the way, since we're getting so much iron in right now and we are stuffed with it, let's have a look for something else. We might also find some silicon. So one of my cargo ships is going for some silicon. One of them is going for the... let's not rescue anyone yet. One of them is going for... we will need ice. There's no way around that. Ooh, tricky, tricky. So many choices right now. What should we go for? Another sector with another dock is probably a safe bet. Sector 3. We would need 80 alloys, 2 electronics, 16 food. That is possible. We could also go this way here for Sector 6 for the same resources. I think that is better because we probably can still then live with the docking base that we have active right now, and I don't need to build another one. So let's go ahead and open up Sector 6. It's going to take quite some resources. And here we are also in the process of doing this. Yeah, it's going to be very... Oh, we are also full here. Oh yeah, we also need... Let's actually use... down here we have another free stockpile that can take alloys in. Holy cow, I never expected this to be... that we have an abundance of something right now. It's crazy. This one takes a while. Perfect. And here we can now also have the optimized crew quarters, 2 of them. And there it is. Sector 6 has been unlocked. Let's start by having some roads here again. And as always, we also will need a workshop right away. How should we do this? Can we then squeeze in stockpiles here? Yes. That, and then we are going to have the workshop. Oh, it's kind of interesting and exciting to start a new sector, right? Well, the others are already so full. Yeah, we actually have still some space that I would like to use. By the way, here, yeah. No, we still need to have more optimized. Let's go ahead. And disable them. And also disable them. Should be able to do all of this. And on that side here, very good. Workshop has been completed. Now we need the stockpiles then. So one of them unfortunately needs to be right next to it. And what about my double roads? Here we can have the double roads then. This is the stockpile for alloys, and now we can deplete that one. Very good. And that also enables us to have other stockpiles here now in addition. The first ones are actually free, what I can see right now. Very good. And here we have then once again our double road. Go ahead and start building up a new sector for us. That will be probably primarily focusing on food then. So I would like to get the ice over here. I would like to start with the crop farms that we have. It's going to be very important really. The mess hall we can build. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. And can I have... Oh no, I need to build a mess hall now. Food-wise, it's okay. Food-wise. Otherwise, it's fine. I should still work on some of those electronics or silicon. Oh, one of them actually should get some silicon in. So that should take place. Let's reduce the iron though. Mining-wise, let's go for ice mining, which is going to play a big role soon. Oh, by the way, we should have a look at the events. So my sensitive will need another upgrade, but we can send scope over. Alright, this is in. Let's continue with the mess hall. We actually need to build this quickly because we are losing morale right now. So let's have the mess hall then here along the main road, of course. There's the mess hall, so food is coming in now. Alloys we have, and let's start right away with the optimized crew quarters. And... here we can have a few more stockpiles, so this is probably my stockpile area. However, I think... Oh, we have a problem there. No, it should be fine like this, to be honest. Yep. Because we don't really need that road there. We can have more crew members here, right? Like this. And then I can have the road. And this ensures that we have way more stockpiles than here. This is good. Let's get rid of all the resources here. And here we can also make that road complete to the other side. And then of course the main road continues over there. And we can clear up the whole thing here. Alright, very important. Food and alloys, right? So the food, we don't have a food supply here yet. I will need, of course, also more stockpiles. Let's wait on that, though, for now. I will need to create a trade route, though, for the food. So sector 6 that we have now will need food. So we need to have a minimum of, let's say, 30 food here, right? And sector 1 should provide it because it has a minimum of 50. And every kind of surplus, any kind of surplus, gets over then. If we have a surplus, that is. More alloys. And food-wise, let's have a look. Sector 2, let's reduce the minimum food for Sector 2 to 30. It's being then transported over to Sector 1 and Sector 6. Yeah, it's a bit complicated right now because of that, but we should be golden. Get rid of these roads again. And then, let's have one of my stockpiles in Sector 1. Like, I mean, silicon, really, we don't have a lot there. Nothing at all right now. Let's enable ice for this stockpile here. And this will make it possible now to get the ice in. Let's do this real quick. So... which one of my ships should it be? Instead of the silicon, let's get the ice over, please. We're going to need it. We're going to store it in that stockpile. And then we move it over to a stockpile here. Right, there we build it. That's going to be ice. And then we can use the ice for food production. However, we do need a fusion station for that on top of it. For that, we do need electronics. So I do need another stockpile. It's really quite a lot of stuff that we need to start with. However, we're pretty stuffed with alloys at the moment, I'm happy to say. And this makes it possible, of course, to have a quick expansion, really. Very good. There we have the next stockpile ready. One of them is housing then the ice. And the other one is going to be for electronics. So we can have them here. There you go. And we can also create a trade route now. Sector 6. Please have a minimum of, let's say, 5 electronics. So some of them should get over then at some point, right? Here we have a minimum of 2. Let's make it actually to 4. And in Sector 1 it is at 2. And we have 2. They should still get some electronics over now. For all that matters. Sector 2 is actually missing still the housing. Yep, we can now do this. Optimize crew. There you go. Another construction that is going to be pretty important. Sector 6 also needs an infirmary. That we can have... at the entrance right away. Should we do this? I think we should. I mean, no, wait a second. If I think that I want to have my main food production then here, it should be here because that keeps delivery times short to the other sectors, right? It wouldn't make sense to have it here because then we would need to get through the whole Sector 6 and then to Sector 1. That's just crazy. So I'm not doing this. Have the expansion here. To deplete the next stockpiles. Let's get rid of this road there. Perfect. Let's have the infirmary somewhere here, really. Just beside my crew members, to be honest. Here. Because that makes it possible to have another road here. And this makes it possible to have another major crew center here. For this area... I might just get rid of that road again. Here. We don't really need it for now. Oh, solar panel has been damaged, and with that we have a blackout.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
We need to manually repair this one now, though. Hopefully the blackout doesn't last too long. We should build probably also another panel right away. We can afford it. So I'm doing this after a while, right? So solar panel has been repaired. Power should be coming back online. There you go. And let's also build now that one. Perfect. The ice is in as well. So ice is now also coming into the stockpile. And then over here to sector 6 already. This is actually faster than I thought it would be. In sector 6, let's enable ice to a minimum of... Yeah, let's make it 50 right... Let's make it 80 right away. We want to get all the ice over here. And here we say minimum of 0. We don't need it in sector 1 at all. So the ice will now be transported over. There you go. Filling up. And now we only need our next path here. And that is... Fusion. Fusion station transforms ice into water every 1 cycle. This requires lots of alloys, electronics, electricity and stuff like that, but easily affordable. And pooh, where should we have it? I have no idea, to be honest. It's a pretty big one. The crop farms that we're going to need, they're down here. They don't need that much space, right? So crop farms are easy in comparison to that fusion one. Yeah, let's have it here. I think that's the safest bet that we have. The ice is... it's actually pretty far away then, right? We could also make it like that. No, then we can't have a stockpile anymore. Ooh, complicated, complicated. We could get the road over here, because with that I can still squeeze in another crew member here and another smaller one here. That would be fine. Stockpiles here, and then fusion station here. I think this is the better options that we have. Let's go ahead and place it in this area. And with that, we can also then start now with the crop farms. So one of these crop farms is, I think, producing way more food than the insect farms, right? We'll just figure it out, but I think that's the case. And then we're going to have the crop farms somewhere here as well. Now, you know what? Let's have the fusion station here. Makes more sense to me. Because the ice is over here, it goes down, and then the water goes to the crop farms that we have here. And the crop farms get delivered it right to that food stockpile over there, right? I could have done it a bit more efficiently, I think, but I think that's fine. And here, this is really just area for my crew. So we're not going to do anything over there other than that. Yeah, I can see that my the required workforce is at the moment now also going up. By the way, Sector 6, what's going on with the alloys? We need a minimum, please, of 50. There's no alloys coming in right now, even though we can also, of course, harvest them here. Let's also have the next road. Yeah, that's those alloys. There's also lots of electronics then in this sector. Very good. And let's have then also our first crop farm. And we can have quite a few of them in this area. Probably... We could have 3 in this row here before it's completed. We could also do it like that. But it would be the same thing, I guess. Let's go ahead with that style. Let's go ahead with that style. And construction is beginning. By the way, power-wise, yes, we will also need some batteries here to maintain stability. Could have the batteries. Ooh, another decision. Actually, I think I could have it down there. No, I can't. Let's have the batteries a bit further away for now. They're not really important at the moment. I can always move them. Us looking at the rest. The ice is in. Yep, very good. So this one can start its work now right away. And boom, online. We have also built the next advanced solar panel, so electricity is really flowing at the moment. Fusion station, water is being produced, just on time really for the crop farm to work them. However, we do need... Oh, the next solar panel has been damaged. Yeah, that's because of the storm, I guess. And we need to move some people over though. I do need to... No, wait a second. We can now start getting the survivors over. We can now say, get them in. Right, and put ice to second priority. Survivors is the more important thing, and the survivors on the Protagoras should take priority. Get them over. There's, by the way, another event. We have reached the data storage of the PA. So the PA is unresponsive. Install a copy of add-on. Save a copy or leave it. Yeah, we could actually go ahead and save a copy, I think. I mean, this is definitely a bit more risky, but it could lead to more information. So I would like to do this. It's going to take 5 cycles. And we should also now be in the process of getting those people over. Yes, the first crew members are already moving. And of course, it's getting a bit overcrowded then. By the way, we need to manually repair it. It's the same, by the way, the same solar panel that's damaged again. And no, I'm not building another one yet. Alright, so here we have now a blackout. Bad for these people. They must be... Oh yeah, they're angry. And ensure no accidents occur. I cannot do this. I cannot ensure that no accidents occur. Where's the people now coming in? There they are. Sector 1 is getting flooded right now. No homelessness yet though. Where's the repairing though? We have repaired, right? Yeah, it is repaired. So Sector 6 should get its power back. Okay, yeah, but where is the repairing? Why is no one repairing this one? And where's my power? Alright, there it is, back online. We have 100 homelessness in Sector 1 right now. So this is the survivors coming in. We're going to move them now over to Sector 2. And I will need to build us a few more quarters now, right? Very important that we do this. And by the way, can we put this to high priority, please?
Administrator, the Protagoras is reactivated and operational.
Sounds good.
We have received the Etimanenki's full signature. Act with caution when facing this UN superstructure. We are ready to follow to reach Remus.
Alright, we could theoretically now make the jump. I'm not doing this, of course, yet. The crop farm is active. Oh, look at that. That is interesting. The crop farm needs fields. It doesn't work like that yet. Oh, this is, of course... Whew, we can at least squeeze them in here, though. But okay, I didn't know that, so obviously the first layout will be a bit botched. Should still be fine. What is one of these fields doing anyway? Each one transforms 1.5 water into 1.2 food per cycle. And we're producing 40 water per cycle at the moment, so we have plenty of that available. Let's build them. This is looking... This is looking nasty here, though. Can we do this like that? No, let's dismantle the crop farm altogether and build it again, because this was just too nasty. Space-wise, we have space for 80 more. Let's move them over. I do need to do this because Sector 1 is getting really crazy right now with overpopulation. All the survivors coming over.
Population transfer complete.
Very good. Sector 1 still has 80 population overcrowding. We will still need, yeah, another optimized crew quarter. And I think 2 at that here. It's another 80 alloys, but we can afford this. Lots of construction in Sector 6. So far so good. We are making some good progress, I think. We now need to really build up that food production in Sector 6. And then, well, then we're going to make another wall jump. Stay tuned.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.